They drained my pond without a word. No warning, no meeting, no respect. Just silence and the sound of engines. When I walked outside, it was gone. Only mud remained, cracked and lifeless. Fish flopped helplessly in the dirt. Frogs had vanished. Birds stopped landing there. That pond wasn't a luxury. It was a legacy. My grandfather dug it by hand, one shovel at a time through clay and stone. He built it during a drought when everyone said it was impossible. It became our water, our life, our peace. We fished there every summer. It never ran dry until they came. The HOA, with their clipboards and fake smiles. They called it a standing water violation. They said it attracted mosquitoes. They said it wasn't uniform with community standards. They said it hurt property value. They said it had to go. I refused. They didn't care. While I was away for work, they brought a pump truck. They drained every drop, then filled the hole with gravel. They called it community improvement. I called it destruction. When I came home, I stood by the empty pit. The ground was still wet with what used to be mine. A notice hung on my fence. Compliance achieved. That phrase burned itself into my memory. They thought they'd won, but they didn't know what ran beneath their feet. That pond sat above an old drainage culvert, a relic from before this neighborhood existed. It still connected to the storm line, a line that ran straight under their clubhouse and parking lot. And that culvert had one more thing, a valve, my valve, still on my property, still functional, still under my control. They drained my peace. So I decided to redirect the flow. I spent a whole night clearing the culvert, removed dirt, stones, roots, oiled the valve handle until it turned smooth. Then I waited for rain. The storm came fast. Thunder roared. Rain poured down in sheets. The sky opened like a warning. And when the first flash of lightning hit, I turned the valve. A slow twist, then a rush. Water surged through the ground, downhill, straight toward their perfect parking lot. By dawn, it shimmered like a lake. Cars half buried, tires swallowed by brown water, mud climbing up their walkways. The HOA president showed up in rubber boots. She screamed my name from across the fence. "Turn it off. You're flooding us." I smiled. "Looks balanced to me," I said. They called the sheriff. He checked the map and shrugged. "The valve's on his land. He can run it how he wants." She turned pale. 3 days later, the parking lot still looked like a swamp. Their meetings canceled, their community barbecue underwater, their reputation drowned. Finally, she came again, soaked, desperate, and defeated. She offered to rebuild my pond. New liner, new fish, new everything. I said, "Make it deeper this time." They did, and when it filled again, it was more beautiful than ever. Clear water, golden reeds, frogs back on the edges, the sound of life returning. Now, whenever it rains, I stand by my gate. The pond rises, calm and full. And across the street, their parking lot puddles again. Not flooded, just reminded that every action flows somewhere, and sometimes it flows right back home. Ever seen karma flow like water? Would you turn the valve?